I like Barry.
Sandra's biggest crush at the moment is
he thought I was certifiable. But when he heard
Megamind
about the manuscript,
from
I had him.
self-titled
The
movie.
fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money, and he believed that Alice.
No, what other
Anything
Hannibal?
beyond that was another story. I had a
Hannibal
midnight
Smith,
appointment
the
with
guy who
police
works at the
at a
shops.
place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the
He's such a
absolute
freckles.
opposite of good.
That's true.
Mr. Wake!
You.
It's
Barry, you
Rose.
She's
found
stalking
him.
me.
Rose.
Oh, wow. I was
I
just
found him.
thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty
Just
some
like we
coffee.
were thinking
He's
about
on the
those two.
balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go.
Oh,
Great to
look
see
at
you.
the time.
Later.
Hello, gorgeous.
How you doing?
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a
So
swing
kind.
at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and,
Charlie.
more importantly, a fan.
And more importantly, she might pity date me if you turn her down. If and when.
Have a girlfriend, man.
I have an imaginary girlfriend who's underneath an imaginary cabin in the lake.
Seriously,
On account
Al,
of we
shit,
had a
what you were
fight
saying
and I
in
went
the car?
outside and she was in the
Just listen
darkness
to
and then she wasn't in the
yourself.
darkness
What,
anymore and
you
now I can't.
shot a guy and his body
Should I tell you to go
disappeared?
look at
When
the
was last
Bucktooth
time you
Charlie
slept?
sign?
What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry. I
Head
just feel
trauma.
weak,
Head
and someone's
trauma.
got Alice. And everything's just...
Ugh.
Your turn, Caitlin.
Just kind of doing things.
The skeleton of a Columbian mammoth. Mammothus columbi.
Yeah.
Really?
This specimen, estimated to be 14,000 years old. 1,400 years old, even.
Thousands. There's 3 zeros there.
14,000 years old.
She's wearing her glasses, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
am. I'm wearing my... I'm just...
Was
stupid.
recovered from the La Brea tar pits in 1981. It was donated to the Elderwood National Park in 1998 when the I've gone to a newsreader voice. When the Columbian mammoth became Washington's state fossil, named Bucktooth Charlie, it has since become the park's official mascot.
E,
is for
exit.
exit.
F is for frolicking through the flowers. U is for you and
Do you understand what it sounds
Sorry,
like
I
when you
got
say
excited.
stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story.
Caitlin is
could be a
excited by
bestseller.
animals.
I like animals.
But when you start confusing fiction with reality,
There's
you're
a
buying
thermos
yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
in the kitchen.
Wait here.
Just stay here.
Okay.
Yeah, anywhere you go from here is only going to get worse.
Yeah.
This is probably the high point of the game for Alan.
There's sunlight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's safe, it's sunny.
No need for torches.
He's
or...
there with Barry, and you know Barry's his
Easy
friend.
there, boy. I'm almost done.
Aw,
Hey,
poor
Rusty,
puppy.
right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake
It
your
looks
hand,
about as
but
stuffed
mine are
as the
kind of
kitty.
full here.
Oh no, it's breathing.
Actually,
Don't panic.
I'm sorry about
It's
this.
just its head
Would you
stuff.
mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from
tranquilizers.
Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure.
Sure. Sure.
We're expecting the imminent
You
arrival
can't
of my
just go
partner,
and
in which
meet
case
a
we should probably
kidnapper.
stop because he's coming
Those
home from work.
situations
So you know,
always end up
internet
in
people.
disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing.
Nah.
No.
Listen, you hit your head.
I'm not even gonna listen to you, man.
I'm just gonna walk outside so I don't have to hear your shit, Bazza.
I just need
My
some
one
time to
friend.
breathe. And more. Wait, what?
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail.
I'm taking
Just
Barry to
follow the
Lover's
paths,
Peak.
you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Oh, easy, is it?
Easy. Walk.
Is it?
Through the dark
If
forest.
you
I
have
see
any
where this
trouble
is going.
finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's
I
right
don't think
below
that's
that.
Lover's Peak. I think that's
Oh,
just a
and
mountain.
hey, if you take a walk in the woods, watch your steps so you don't end up like Max. I guess I'm a little worried. We got a bunch of campers out there. we
Just
haven't
telling
heard
you
from.
that there
It's
are
not like these people are
uh,
on a
traps
schedule.
in the
but
forest
with the
here.
traps, well, you know, I just don't want any trouble.
Warning you.
Right.
I've discovered
Thanks.
that my cleavage makes a very good microphone stand. Sure you all needed to know that.
If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha! Let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now. Look, Al, you're asking me
Alan,
to
such
believe
a
that you
prankster.
shot a dude
Yeah.
who went poof
He's
into
never
thin
serious.
air. A guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms. Strapped
Well,
to
you're in
their
a padded
beds,
jacket.
wearing white shirts with two long
I bring my
tassels
padded
on
room
their
with me
sleeves,
wherever I go.
and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic.
I can believe
You
that.
gave me an hour
Alan's a bit of a
lecture
jerk.
on
The
homeopathy
irony.
last month. What was
Correct
it? If
use
there's
of the
no
word
proof,
irony.
It's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Al, come on.
Oh my god.
I mean, okay.
He's so whingy.
Okay, maybe something weird happened to you,
Hey,
okay?
Barry, how about you whinge some more?
Oh, thank god.
E is for open the door.
I don't know.
That's
Having
just
just
crazy
been
talk,
playing all
Al.
of the Dragon Ages.
Al?
Alistair's pretty.
We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn
By
it,
pretty, I
Barry,
mean,
the
he's the
killer!
most whingy character.
This is not a goddamn debate,
You
Barry.
know, Aldous is pretty whingy in Dragon
I'm
Age
going to
2.
Lover's Peak.
Anders.
He said to
Anders.
come
Did I say
alone.
Aldous?
Okay, okay
Anders.
then. I understand.
Anders is
You're my
whingy.
best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
Yes,
Tell me
correct.
what to do to help,
Diagnosis.
and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
We don't have a cavalry anymore.
He thinks we're living in feudal times.
We have one dog. And
We have one dog and it's got a sore paw.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous.
I know, I've had to shoot some of
Everybody
them.
hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
Did that have a...
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores,
Quick,
poison
turn on
ivy,
all the lights.
God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission.
Oh no! Hello, coffee.
no.
I'm gonna need you to stay awake all night.
And batteries. You only have 7.
I believe at this point you've lost all of your stuff as well.
No guns.
That's what we want in a game, for it to take all of our stuff away every time.
Yep.
I get really sad at that. I can only open doors when the lights are off.
Oh, I hate this bit. Not that anything's
That's-
gonna happen, spoilers.
That's later.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Viewers at home feel the same.
Angry.
Ha! Take that. Stupid
Bucket.
plot plans. I blame you for my girlfriend's disappearance.
Wife.
Wife, girlfriend.
Same thing. Yes. Just have a sit down.
Gonna eat me a hot
Slide,
dog.
Slide.
Going.
Ah!
Whales!
I was late on that one.
Thermi!
It would be thermoses. I as if it ends in a US, not an OS.
I think you'll find.
I think you'll find.
Who is the person taking linguistics here?
Who is the person who's correct?
It's you.
It is me. I love it when they
Well,
say that.
Well, I'm glad that we've got that figured out, guys. I'm happy for you.
I'm happy for us too.
Good, good.
I think we're all pretty happy.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Unlike poor Alan.
Alone.
He's not gonna be happy.
Forever. Alan and I, we can be alone together.
Well, you know, he did just lose his girlfriend. You could totally get a pity date.
And he's also left his boyfriend there.
Yeah.
Well, he's clearly in denial about that.
Bird.
Wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort.
Are you yelling at us through the window?
Away, Al.
Have you heard about the bird? Because the bird is the word.
Bird and spider, and
Manuscript.
jingles.
Manuscript.
Rain, go away, come again another day. Barry doubts Wake's sanity.
I think that sums that up pretty nicely.
You and me both, Barry. You and me both.
Whose turn is it?
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice.
Dum dum dum.
And here was Al, armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for.
Or padded jackets.
It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
See, Barry's on the right page.
Oh, I'm glad that you.
Yes, he is.
Oh, see what I did there. Pun intended.
I'm glad that you got to read that one and not me.
Why?
It had a naughty word in it.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry
Oh my
with
God,
Barry
Alan.
for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me
I like
right
to think that
in
he's
the
saying all
sheriff's
this out
station.
loud as he
The cops
runs.
wouldn't
Yeah.
stop.
Maybe that's why he gets puffed, because
And
he's
they
talking and
had
running at the
Alice.
same time. Whose internal monologue is actually like that? My internal monologue would be like, oh shit, oh shit. Oh, well, it's a stronger expletive that we run. YouTube. The birds and the bees are flying in the trees. The sun's
not in the sky.
not for you or I.
Radio.
It's in perfect gray.
And this is going to be a bad day.
It's a sign from above. Shows
That-
that Barry and I are in love.
Yay.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As
Welcome
promised,
back
our
to the
very
show,
own
folks.
Dr. Nelson
Yeehaw.
has sparked his Yeehaw! Doc,
Dr.
what's your
Nelson.
Beer Fest plan like?
Introducing
My
Dr.
plan?
Nelson.
You make it sound
Yeah,
a lot
the Dr.
more
Nelson show.
organized than
Another
I ever
character
seem
who
to
actually
imagine.
appears. How very nice of them to introduce him early.
Now, what you're experiencing, Alan, is what we call a psychotic episode. Help me help you. Now, me and my team are going to provide you with the opportunity to go to a psychiatric facility. Will you take us up on that opportunity?
We will give you complimentary morphine.
One of the bygone days, John.
Oh, I do declare.
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution. Oh, yeah.
It takes
it's
much
my
higher
kind of
con modifier.
exercise.
Oh, I'm glad that they
Doc,
keep revolver ammo
seriously,
just
you're
in
in
the
pretty good shape.
cabins.
Americans.
Yours
Oh,
type.
good.
There's a guy outside.
That's right. Matter of fact, just
America.
caught a peck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
America,
But you're
yeah.
not taking
It's okay,
part in
the lights
fishing
are on.
contest? No, not this
Turn on the
year.
lights.
See, Pat,
They
I just
shine
don't
that's-
on
that's a
me.
good idea.
anymore. Now I just like to take my time and enjoy the peace of it.
I just like to
So
take
fun
my
to
time.
talk about what I'm catching, you know? Considering your track record, the participants are probably pretty happy you feel that
I
way.
could go all night. Yeah, I could.
Well, Pat, that's kind of you to say.
Ah. Ah. We're just gonna stay in here for the rest of the game. Seems like.
Alexandra is frozen in fear. With the guy outside the window.
But you know he's there.
I know he's there.
You have 24 bullets.
I don't.
You have 23 bullets. Ooh, Alexandra.
It's like watching Dipper with the cameras.
What?
Gravity
It
Falls
is.
reference.
What does the map say?
Yeah.
National Park.
That was my
Grace's
castle
phone
phone.
went off.
My partner would like me to put the oven on.
I'm holding 2 microphones now. Shortcut, shortcut. Ooh, is that a switch? No. No.
And she's back.
Jump off the edge.
That's worked out so well in the past.
Couldn't go through that gap right there.
I don't want to go down here. Is that a thing?
This here is a trailer, and in it is trailer trash because it is abandoned, therefore it is garbage.
And not, in fact, any sort of comment on the quality.
Socioeconomic status of the...
Kick in the door!
Birdie. One birdie,
yeah,
two
TV.
birdie.
The next episode of Night Springs.
Crime
Spring?
and punishment.
Yes.
Sure, it's Night Springs.
The
It is.
cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish. Especially in
Night Springs.
Tonight's episode. The Man in the
Vanity?
Mirror.
Jackson? Man in the mirror.
Inside, Agent.
I see.
He's a weird one.
You're a weird.
So, you're
Very
confessing
nice
to
thing to
killing
say.
that guy, huh? Why?
Look at that camera work.
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took a kid to a soccer game. So how come at
That
the
is-
game,
that is the
you pick
clear
a guy and
indicator of his,
quoted from the arresting
nice
officer's
guy
report
status.
here.
Yeah.
Assault the victim's head.
Just
area
the one
repeatedly
soccer
with
game.
the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists. Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type.
Look at those beautiful
Okay,
feathers
so you mess him up. But why?
falling
Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why
continuously.
would a guy like you
There's a
do
bird
it
up
like
there.
that?
Stuck
I
in
didn't
her
like his
arms.
face.
Well, you must have hated
There's
it.
someone
'cause you
shaking
really went to
pillows.
town there.
Downy
I mean,
pillows.
there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints.
That had
We
a
got
sort
a
of
match.
nod, did it,
Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
How about
Your son
that?
said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. Like the white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
I know what
Do
this
you really
is.
think
He's-
that's in any way relevant to me? I
He's,
had plenty of time to talk to my boy.
these people on the internet are listening to us watching a TV show in a game.
Am I right?
Whoa.
You think he's ever gonna be
Meta.
okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
Believe in one of the extra one.
You gonna shoot me?
Extra
What's
content.
the point? I'm going
For video games in the video game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand any of this.
Night Springs video games.
Don't worry. Maybe
I
you'll
wish.
see me again, Agent.
Do 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 do. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Night
So,
Springs.
some kind of mirror demon.
Get the salt.
Salt's not gonna do it this time, Sammy.